What are we doing? Oh
Let's
my
just do the
God.
podcast like this, bro.
No,
I'll keep the mic over there.
get the fuck
Let's
away
just do the
from
podcast like this,
No,
bro.
bro.
Why?
Go to your
You
side, bro.
think
I
you can
do.
still yell at me when I'm
I
sitting
do
right
not
here?
want you this close to
Oh.
me, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I think you're pretty rude for saying that, because I'm just trying to be a good friend since this is Thanksgiving
Get
and
the
all, and I just thought that maybe you just needed a hug or something.
I did not even need that even a little bit.
No hug?
Not even one tiny bit did I need a hug.
I don't think we've ever hugged before, bro.
We're probably never going to.
I saw this movie last night. I've seen it a couple times. Great movie, by the way. It's a remake of Chips.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot exactly who's in this one. But if you guys have seen the new Chips, then you'll know the scene exactly. And it's right in the beginning where, what's his face? The Fed guy just gets put on the unit,
Mm-hmm.
for the case.
Right.
And his new partner is sitting there bumping dicks with somebody else while they're bro hugging, and like the camera goes close up to like their two bulges just bumping each other, and this guy's freaking out because he doesn't want to fucking handshake anybody that's in their underwear, and everybody's being like, "Oh no, bro, like it's okay if you're homophobic." He's like, "No, I'm not homophobic. I just don't want to hug a guy in his underwear. Does that make me homophobic?" And he's like, "Yeah, kind of a little." So he's like, "Okay, so you're telling me right now, because you're not a hot chick and I don't want to hug you or give you a handshake with your underwear on right now, that makes me homophobic?" And he's like, "Yeah, kind of." What? So right now what I'm telling you is, if we don't hug, bro, it's a little homophobic.
All right, bro. It's just a little homophobic then.
Should I come over for a hug?
No, bro. Don't fucking touch me.
Why not, bro?
Yo. I don't know what's up with this guy. Yo.
I just maybe I just want a hug. Whatever, bro.
Yo, that is hilarious, yo.
Oh man, no, there's something that's actually going on. This is serious now. So obviously Thanksgiving is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I go through this issue, bro, like every single time the holidays come around, where obviously, COVID has separated us even more.
Mm-hmm.
But even without COVID, like this is the time, Thanksgiving, Christmas, maybe Easter or whatever you celebrate, where everybody gets together, the whole family gets together.
Absolutely.
And it's extended family, and it's family that you only see a couple times a year, and just all that good stuff. And my problem is that when I go to my family's home and we're all sitting down or we're all conversing, it's not that I envy anybody else's life, because I don't. You know what I mean? It's they're obviously doing very well in the positions that they're in, and I don't wish to have their life. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I'm at my family's house, I feel like I'm like one of the only people that just hasn't accomplished enough by the age that I'm at. I just feel like I just constantly get into that mental battle where it's not like I show it towards my family members,
Right.
because of course I love being there around them. But it's like I always get into this mental battle with myself, like, are you doing enough? And of course, everybody thinks the podcast is a joke,
Right.
So when I tell them, yeah, I'm doing the podcast and I'm doing comedy and I'm doing stand up and I'm doing all these other things that I really enjoy to do, I'm always being told, you need to get a real job. You need to be a supporter for your family. And so it's like, not only am I having this mental battle, but I'm also being told by my family members that like I need to start doing something. I need to start getting something together. Is there anybody else that's, been in a position like that where they feel like, it's getting really hard to go to these family events when I feel like I just haven't accomplished enough?
Trust me, I definitely feel that with my siblings, and some of my cousins. But at the same time, you have to understand that like it's a process, and everybody kind of moves at their own space. And yeah, they might be at a point of success where like they're content and everything like that. But that point of success for you, it doesn't satisfy you. And because it doesn't satisfy you, that's why you continue to push and continue to chase your dreams and continue to chase what you want to do. There's always going to be your family saying like you should go the more conventional route, the job route, the school route, and everything like that. Because I hear it all the time too. At the same time, you understand that like this what we have here is something that we can do like great for not just for ourselves and our families, but be an impact on the world in a way that most people won't. At least that's the goal. So it's just about understanding that we are where we're supposed to be in life, and we just have to continue working it and using that as fire, really, to continue working hard and pushing yourself and attaining those goals that we have, you know?
I appreciate that, bro. I just felt like I'm not the only one feeling like
No,
cannot
definitely
be
not.
the only one feeling like this.
Nah, I think we all do. And I think your family might even feel that way about you. You just wouldn't know it because obviously everybody, it's just like social media. Everybody's only going to show you the good and tell you the good of what's going on and not tell you about how this is happening, that is happening. They're just going to say, well, it's all good. Everything is great. I'm doing this, that, and the other. So again, you know, you just have to kind of understand that like this is a process and we're continuing to push towards what we want. And sooner or later, they'll understand and they'll be like, oh, the podcast thing. Wow. I seen you this place. I seen you that place. You know, things are going to, you know, work out and go in a direction where, you know, the success that we all want is in front of us and we're living it. So
I really appreciate that. And
Absolutely.
anybody that has any more thoughts on the matter about, you know, not you know, just feeling out of your comfort zone, going to visit your family, if you want to comment and leave your advice below, that'd be much appreciated. I'd definitely go through and read all those.
absolutely. So speaking of Thanksgiving, I have a funny Thanksgiving story.
Okay.
So or whatever.
Right.
So my dad's side a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more, you know, cool, chill. It's a nice vibe, you know. Even if people feel in a certain type of way, we're not gonna do it at Granny's table because that's
Right.
Granny's table. So you just sit
Exactly.
there and take it, right? My mom's side of the family, not so much.
Little different, huh?
It's a little different. They're definitely the ghetto side of my family. And alcohol is not only encouraged, it's a big part of any family get together. A lot of the people in my family really can't control their alcohol and they're assholes when they're sober. So when the alcohol comes in, they'll say just about anything to you.
And your family still lets them come and participate in drinking?
Oh yeah, no, I have
Like
no
it's-
clue why. So I have this cousin named and probably the most alcoholic, the loudest, the biggest asshole. And the man just has like the craziest mouth on him ever. I have another cousin, and she was in jail for a little bit, but she had just gotten out or whatever. And we're at Thanksgiving, and he's starting to get drunk and
Running his mouth.
running his mouth, and then all of a sudden stabbed his ass across the table.
Wait. I'm going to have to stop you right there, bro. So she tomahawked something across the table,
No.
or she stood up and stabbed him?
Stood up and stabbed him
Oh,
across the table. Yeah.
She
Yeah, so
hammered stabbed
it was emotion. Exactly. So he calls the police. He's
bleeding out?
He's bleeding and everything. They call the ambulance, you know.
what'd she stab him with?
It was one of those like nice little steak knives. Like she broke skin and pulled out and he was bleeding. So,
And she pulled it out.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty sure she missed because I'm pretty sure she was not trying to just injure this man.
Okay.
It was supposed to be a hit him quit him. Thanksgiving is finished now.
Yep.
Like
Yeah, no way.
and the next time we link up, it's for the Super Bowl. And you know the nerve of this nigga to still be running his mouth about the situation, talking about some, you know, if she wouldn't have drew blood, I wouldn't have called the police. But when she drew blood, I was like, oh hell no, bro. You deserve that. You running your mouth and shit. Yeah, nigga stabbed
Right.
your ass. I would have stabbed you. Fuck.
Right. So I don't know how crazy this story is, but this is probably the most wild Thanksgiving that I have ever been a part of. Ever. Crazy, I'm not sure. So we're looking, bro, like, I don't know, almost 10 years ago now. So my mom has been gone coming on 5 years. So she was still part of this Thanksgiving celebration. We were heading out to Milwaukee, where my aunt lives, my dad's sister. So obviously, not my mom's side of the family, dad's side of the family. There's always been tension between my dad's side of the family and my mom. My mom is, or was, a very strong-headed Polak. So she just, and we could say that because I'm Polish, but so my mom and my dad's sister would butt heads all the time. We end up driving all the way out to Milwaukee, which you know how far it is. It's a little over an hour away just for a couple hour early dinner. And we get out there. Everything's fine. No problems. Everybody's talking. Everybody's having a good time. I had noticed that my mom might have had a little bit too much to drink before we got there, but obviously I didn't say anything.
Of course.
So as time goes on, we're about to start serving dinner, or they're about to start serving dinner, and we start getting all the chairs ready for the dining room and, getting everybody set up and where the kids are going to sit and where the adults are going to sit. And my dad's sister, never brought a chair for my mom.
Oh.
So my mom was pretty upset about that. She is not the best communicator, so she wasn't really like taking it very well, and she started like crying and got her food and was like eating off to the side, just hysterical. And I'm sitting there trying to figure out what's going on. So my dad had walked up to his sister and asked her, like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Why doesn't my wife have a seat at the table? This is ridiculous. And she said, oh, well, I don't know exactly what she said, but she said something along the lines of, like, she can get a chair herself. And my dad had made a small comment to her. I don't know exactly what it was, but that made the whole scene change. I mean, it literally went from everybody is literally about to start eating, just sat down, about to start eating, to everybody is now fucking screaming at each other. My aunt is now yelling at my mom. My mom is yelling at my aunt. My dad's yelling at my aunt to stop. And then my grandpa starts raising his voice. And then I'm telling both of them, like, let's just go. Let's just leave. Like, what the fuck are we still doing here?
Right.
So this is where it gets wild. My dad's like, okay, let's go. So we're all getting all our stuff and we're leaving. A couple fuck yous might have been thrown out there. I don't know. It's been almost 10 years ago now. I'm sure everybody's been forgiven. And all of a sudden, my mom walks over to all the food and starts sticking her hands in everything. She starts sticking her hands in the mashed potatoes, bro, in the green beans. My grandma makes this really, really good corn casserole that's like bread, and it's like the kernels are in there, and it's just so sweet, and she starts fucking all that up. And then I think the craziest thing is she literally sat there, looked at my aunt, licked her hand, shoved her hand inside the turkey, and threw that shit on the ground, bro, and we left. That was the last Thanksgiving that we had with my dad's side of the family for a long time,
I'm
bro.
sure. I am pretty sure that's pretty funny. No,
honestly, bro. Like I said, I'm sure everybody said their apologies by now, and my mom's been gone for a while, so I'm sure there's no grudges being held. But I mean, dude, I will never forget the look on my mom's face. Have you ever done something, like purely just done something intentionally just to get that spite? Like, this person has done something so bad to me that I feel the need to do something equally as bad to them.
Absolutely.
Just so that I have that little fucking gratification that I know that I just did this. And that is the look that she had on her face. She literally had the same look on her face as if she, like, just looked at the guy that was cheating on her and, like, had a condom in her hand and then showed him, like, yeah, there's a big hole in it type shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you were cheating on me, but now I'm knocked up. Like, haha. Like, that's the kind of look that she had on her face. Like, I got you now, motherfucker.
Absolutely. No.
Crazy.
Thanksgiving is always a funny time because
holidays are always a funny time.
Always, because
everybody has so much animosity. You know, bro, a lot of things get pushed up that are chaotic. A lot of things that have thousands, if not millions, of views on them are not necessarily positive. I'd like to take just a couple minutes, bro, just to kind of just talk about the things that we're thankful for.
Absolutely. Well, for sure, I'm very thankful for this platform, and for every person who clicks on a video, watches, and likes, comments, doesn't like it, but just engages with the content that we're putting out there. So I'm thankful for all of you. You?
I'd have to say the same thing, bro. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the people that prioritize me in their life. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of people that are out there that actually give time for you out of the kindness of their heart. And I appreciate those people. I appreciate everybody that's on this platform that comments, likes, and subscribes. No, seriously, that are just sitting here watching our videos, giving us a chance, giving us a time of day.
Absolutely.
Because you don't have to do that. So we truly appreciate that. And obviously our numbers have been going up a little bit, and we really appreciate that. But we want to let you guys know that obviously we know that that's not a guaranteed thing. We are constantly pushing every day, working every day to bring you entertainment, bring you light, bring you a dose of reality. So I'm thankful for all those things, man.
Absolutely. Well, I think this is the best way to end it here. This has been a dose of reality. Please like, comment, subscribe, and just comment and tell us what you're thankful for. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving. Peace out, guys.
Deuces.